Top 50 Bible verses to help you shut out fear from your life. 1. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. Meaning, God is telling us not to be afraid because He is right there with us. Imagine your parent holding your hand in the dark. You don't need to be scared because they'll protect you. 2. Psalm 23 verse 4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Meaning, even in the scariest places, God is like a superhero by our side, making sure we are safe. 3. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. Meaning, God didn't put fear inside of us. He gave us the power to be strong, loving, and able to control our worries. 4. Joshua 1 verse 9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Meaning, no matter where you are or what you face, God is always with you, so there's no need to be afraid. 5. Philippians 4 verse 67. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Meaning, instead of worrying, talk to God about everything, and He will give you peace that helps you stop feeling scared. 6. Psalm 27 verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Meaning, God is like a bright light that chases away the darkness. So, no need to be afraid of anything. 7. John 14 verse 27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Meaning, Jesus gives us a special kind of peace that the world can't give. It's like a blanket that keeps us calm and warm, so we don't have to feel scared. 8. Psalm 56 verse 3. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Meaning, when fear sneaks up, you can remind yourself to trust God, like trusting a friend who never lets you down. 9. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. Meaning, God is like a bodyguard who walks with you. You don't need to be scared of anything. 10. Romans 8 verse 15. For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received the spirit of adoption as sons. Meaning, God didn't make you to be stuck in fear. He made you His child, and He's like a loving parent who makes sure you're safe. 11. Proverbs 3:25-26. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or of the ruin of the wicked, for the Lord will be your confidence. Meaning, when something scary happens out of the blue, God is like a solid rock that keeps you from being afraid. 12. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. Meaning, when you're feeling nervous or scared, give those feelings to God, because He loves you and wants to help. 13. Psalm 118 verse 6. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Meaning, when God is on your team, nothing can beat you, so there's no need to fear people or anything. 14. Matthew 6 verse 34. Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Meaning, don't worry about what's going to happen later. God is already taking care of it. 15. Psalm 34 verse 4. I sought the Lord, and He answered me and delivered me from all my fears. Meaning, when you ask God for help, He takes away your fears, like a parent calming you down. 16. Isaiah 35 verse 4. Say to those who have an anxious heart, be strong. Fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance. He will come and save you. Meaning, when your heart is scared, remember that God is coming to rescue you. There's no need to be afraid. 17. Zephaniah 3 verse 17. The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. Meaning, God is right there with you, and He's happy to be your protector. You don't need to fear when He's so close. 18. Psalm 46 verse 12. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Meaning, God is like a safe house where you can go when you're in trouble. When He's helping, there's no reason to fear. 19. Isaiah 43 verse 1. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. Meaning, God knows you by name and loves you, like a parent saying, you're mine, and I'll always protect you. 20. Hebrews 13 verse 6. The Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Meaning, with God's help, you don't need to be afraid of what anyone can do because God's power is much greater. 21. 1 John 4 verse 18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. Meaning, God's love is so perfect and big that it pushes fear away, like the sun melting away snow. 22. Isaiah 54 verse 17. No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. Meaning, nothing bad will succeed in hurting you, because God is protecting you like a shield. 23. Matthew 10 verse 31. Fear not, therefore. You are of more value than many sparrows. Meaning, if God takes care of little birds, He will take care of you even more because you are so important to Him. 24. Psalm 91 verse 56. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Meaning, whether it's dark or light, you don't have to be scared because God is your protector at all times. 25. Luke 12 verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Meaning, God is like a kind shepherd who loves to give His children good things, so there's nothing to fear. 26. Isaiah 26 verse 3. You keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Meaning, when you keep thinking about God and trusting Him, He fills your heart with peace that keeps fear away, like a warm blanket that covers you. 27. Psalm 112 verse 7. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord. Meaning, even when bad things happen, your heart can stay strong because you know God is taking care of you. 28. Mark 5 verse 36. But overhearing what they said, Jesus said to the ruler of the synagogue, Do not fear, only believe. Meaning, Jesus tells us not to be scared but to trust Him, like trusting a teacher who knows what's best. 29. Proverbs 29 verse 25. The fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. Meaning, being afraid of people can trap you, but when you trust in God, you're safe, like staying on a strong, solid path. 30. Psalm 56 verse 11. In God I trust, I shall not be afraid. What can man do to me? Meaning, when you trust God, nothing that people do can make you afraid because God's protection is greater than any danger. 31. Lamentations 3 verse 57. You came near when I called on you, you said, Do not fear. Meaning, when you ask for God's help, He comes close to you and tells you not to worry, just like a parent comforting their child. 32. Exodus 14 verse 14. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Meaning, you don't have to fight your fears alone. God is fighting for you, so you can be calm and trust Him. 33. 1 Chronicles 28 verse 20. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord God, even my God, is with you. Meaning, God is telling you to be brave and not scared because He's always with you, like having a best friend by your side no matter what. 34. Psalm 91 verse 1. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Meaning, when you stay close to God, He's like a big tree that gives you shade and protection, keeping you safe from harm. 35. Matthew 10 verses 29 to 31. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? And not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father. Meaning, God cares for even the tiniest birds, so you can be sure He cares for you even more, and that's why you don't need to be afraid. 36. Psalm 145 verses 18 to 19. The Lord is near to all who call on Him. He fulfills the desires of those who fear Him. He also hears their cry and saves them. Meaning, God is close to everyone who asks for help. When you're scared and call on him, he listens and saves you from trouble. 37. Isaiah 12 verse 2. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and will not be afraid. Meaning, God is the one who saves you, so there's no need to be afraid. Trust him like you would trust a lifeguard to rescue you from deep water. 38. Romans 8 verse 31. If God is for us, who can be against us? Meaning, when God is on your side, no one can stand against you, so there's no reason to fear anyone or anything. 39. Psalm 94 verse 19. When the cares of my heart are many, your consolations cheer my soul. Meaning, when you have a lot of worries, God comforts you and makes you feel better, like a parent cheering you up when you're sad. 40. Psalm 3 verse 6. I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. Meaning, even if a lot of people are against you, you don't have to be afraid because God is stronger than all of them. 41. Luke 1 verses 74 to 75. That we, being delivered from the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear, in holiness and righteousness. Meaning, God saves us from our enemies so we can live our lives for him without being scared anymore, like being free to play without fear. 42. Psalm 46 verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. Meaning, sometimes you just need to stop and remember that God is in charge of everything. When you do that, your fears go away. 43. Jeremiah 17 verse 78. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord. He will not fear when heat comes. Meaning, when you trust in God, you'll be like a strong tree that doesn't get scared when the sun gets hot, because you have deep roots in his love. 44. Isaiah 41 verse 13. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you. Meaning, God is holding your hand, like a parent holding their child's hand and saying, don't worry, I've got you. 45. 1 John 4 verse 4. Little children, you are from God and have overcome them, for he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. Meaning, God is stronger than any scary thing in the world, and because he's with you, you've already won over fear. 46. Psalm 34 verse 7. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. Meaning, God sends his angels to surround and protect you, like invisible guards, so you don't need to be afraid. 47. Isaiah 51 verse 12. I am he who comforts you. Who are you that you are afraid of man who dies? Meaning, God is the one who comforts you, so you don't need to be afraid of other people who are much smaller compared to his power. 48. Nahum 1 verse 7. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. He knows those who take refuge in him. Meaning, God is like a strong fort you can run to when you're in trouble, and he knows everyone who trusts in him. 49. Psalm 121 verse 78. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in. Meaning, God watches over you when you leave the house and when you come back, keeping you safe from anything bad. 50. Joel 2 verse 21. Fear not, O land. Be glad and rejoice, for the Lord has done great things. Meaning, God has already done amazing things, so instead of being afraid, be happy and trust that he'll keep doing good for you.